And if I catch you like this, in my bathroom, again. The words echo in my head like ghosts. 3 things I should have considered before making the worst decision of my life. 1. Atraves Constantine doesn't travel. Never. He just says he's traveling to see who takes advantage of his absence. 2. The presidential suite penthouse has cameras. Probably. Maybe. I really didn't think about that until now. 3. I am completely, irrevocably, pathologically stupid. But here I am, 2:47 a.m., presidential suite, Italian volcanic stone shower that I can't even imagine the price of. I just enjoy the moment. Water falling like summer rain. Steam wrapping around everything. Bath products that smell like old money and new power. And me, Vera Sokolov, housemaid, 24 years old, 2 jobs, 0 sense of self-preservation, posing as if I owned all of this. Yes, of course I use artisanal Syrian cedar soap. No, thank you. I don't need to see the menu. My personal chef has already prepared everything. I talk to myself, to the fogged mirror, like crazy, because I am crazy. 6 months cleaning this apartment. 6 months passing by this locked door. 6 months wondering what it would be like to be on the other side. On his side. Atraves Constantine. The ghost who runs this city without ever raising his voice. The man who makes emperors tremble with a look. And me. I clean his windows and get too curious for my own good. It was Marina's idea. Not entirely, but partially. Vera, you keep saying you want to know how the rich live. He traveled to Moscow. He'll be gone for 3 days. What's the problem with taking a look? The problem, Marina, is that taking a look turned into bathing in the private shower of the most dangerous man in New York. But the fault is mine. Totally mine. Because when I saw that shower, black stone, gold chrome, a shower head that seems like a portal to another dimension, something in me broke. Now I'm here. Water too hot. Shampoo where each drop must be $1. Conditioner that makes my hair look like silk for the first time in my life. I feel powerful, untouchable, dangerous. Yes, sure, I always shower in shower heads that look like private waterfalls. It's practically my nightly routine. I laugh, alone, feeling like a star. Until I hear, click, door, closing, slow, heavy, deliberate. My heart stops, then explodes. No, he's in Moscow. He traveled. Marina confirmed. Water still falls, steam still surrounds, but now everything feels like a threat. I turn off the shower with trembling hands. Silence. Absolute. Deadly. Then, footsteps. Expensive. Measured. Approaching. I grab the towel. Not my fluffy shoppy towel I brought from home. No. His towel. Giant. Soft. Probably Egyptian. Probably more expensive than my car, which I don't have. I wrap it around my body. Barely holds. Miracle of physics. I breathe. Try to breathe. I open the shower door. And I see Atraves Constantine, standing, center of the bathroom, motionless as a statue, black suit, impeccable, not a hair out of place, arms crossed, expression, empty. But the eyes, God, the eyes, storm gray, focused, dangerous, dissecting me. Silence. I should speak, explain, beg for forgiveness. Instead, my mouth betrays all my survival instincts. So, the soaps really are artisanal. I bet Marina they were expensive industrial ones. She's going to owe me $20. Pause. Deadly. He doesn't move. Not a muscle. Just watches me, like a predator watches prey. Then, with a voice so low I feel more than hear, repeat, slowly, what you just said. My brain screams, sorry, beg, cry. My mouth, the soaps, they're Syrian cedar, right? Because they smell like absolute power and terrible decisions. Mine, of course. He takes a step. Just one, but it's like an earthquake. My entire body reacts. Heat, cold, panic. Something else I shouldn't feel. You invaded my private suite. Statement, not a question. Technically, I have a key. Marina gave it to me, to clean. At 3 a.m? Shit. I like to work when it's quiet. His eyebrow rises, millimetrically. And you decided to shower, in my shower, using my things. He takes another step. Now he's close, dangerously close. I can see details I shouldn't. Small scar on his jaw, scent of whiskey and leather, clenched jaw, and something in his eyes, something that isn't anger. It's worse. Interest. His hand moves, slow, controlled, palm against the wall, beside my head, trapping, without touching, leaning, his face descending, not aggressive, calculated, eyes roam, my wet face, throat, exposed shoulders, precarious towel, voice low, dangerous, intimate. If I catch you like this, in my bathroom, again. Pause. Intentional. Torturous. My heart is a rock drum. I should stay quiet. Agree. Disappear. Instead, good thing you didn't arrive 2 minutes earlier. The whole thing would have been much more embarrassing. Silence. He blinks. Once. Processing whether I really said that. Then, the corner of his mouth moves. It's not a smile. It's a threat disguised as curiosity. You are impossible. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment, but the tone suggests otherwise. He leans in more, millimeters, invading space that was already his. You have no idea what problem you just created. My breathing fails. Can I pay in installments? Like, clean for free for 3 months? Another pause. Then something happens. He smiles. Not fully, just one side. Quick, devastating. 3 months of you here, every day, doing God knows what. He pulls away, abruptly, turns his back. Terrible idea. For whom, I want to ask. He walks to the door, hand on the handle. I breathe. Finally. Then he stops, looks over his shoulder. Vera Sokolov, 24 years old, works here for 6 months. Apartment in Brooklyn, bus 43. Shift from 7 to 3. My blood freezes. How do you? I know everything about who enters my house. Loaded pause. And now you've entered where you shouldn't. That changes everything. He leaves, door closes, soft, final. And I stay there. Wet, trembling, scared, and, God help me, more alive than in the last 6 months. In my pocket, phone vibrates. Marina. So? How was it? Is the shower good? I look at the closed door, at the steam still lingering, at his towel against my skin. I type, I think I just made the biggest mistake of my life. Pause. Or the best decision. Haven't decided yet. Because something changed. In the way he looked at me. How he said my name. How he smiled. If that was even a smile. And now I want to know what comes next. Even knowing I should run. Should never come back. But I won't. Because Atraves Konstantin just saw me. Really saw me. And something in the way his eyes traveled over my body. It wasn't just anger. It was hunger. Chapter 2. He arrives. And she's there. Like this. I don't sleep. How could I? Every time I close my eyes, I see him. Storm gray eyes. That almost smile. The way he said my name like a threat and a promise at the same time. That changes everything. What changes exactly? That I still have a job. Doubtful. That I'm still alive. Questionable. That I'll ever be able to look at a shower without combusting from shame. Absolutely not. 6:47 a.m. My apartment. Brooklyn. Marina is sprawled on my couch, eating cereal directly from the box, judging me with her eyes. So let me get this straight. You took a shower, in the Mafia boss's bathroom, and he caught you, wearing only a towel. I'm making coffee. My hands still shake. When you say it like that, it sounds so much worse. Vera, it is worse. How is it not worse? Fair point. He didn't kill me. That's something, right? Marina stops mid-chew. He didn't kill you yet. There's a difference. She points the spoon at me. What did he say? Exactly. I remember. Every word. Burned into my brain. He said, that changes everything. Marina's eyes widen. Changes everything. Vera, that's either very good or catastrophically bad. And with men like Atraves Constantine, it's usually the second one. I should call in sick. Should quit. Should move to another state. Another country. Another planet. Instead, I'm on bus 43, heading straight back to the penthouse. Because apparently, self-preservation isn't my strong suit. 8:03 a.m. Penthouse entrance. The doorman, Victor, 60-something, always kind, looks at me differently today. Like he knows. Like everyone knows. Miss Sokolov? His voice is careful. Too careful. Mr. Constantine is expecting you. My stomach drops. Expecting me? Like to fire me? Or to murder me? Can you be more specific? Victor almost smiles. Almost. He didn't specify, just said, send her up when she arrives. Great. Fantastic. Absolutely not terrifying at all. Elevator ride feels like death row. I stare at my reflection in the polished doors, hair tied back, uniform pressed, face showing exactly 0 hours of sleep. The elevator dings, penthouse floor, doors open, and he's there. Atraves Constantine, standing in his foyer like he owns the world, which, technically, he does. Different suit, charcoal gray, no tie, first 2 buttons undone. Looking unfairly good for someone who probably slept as little as I did. His eyes find mine immediately. Lock on. Hold. Vera. Just my name. But the way he says it, low, controlled, loaded with subtext I can't decode. Mr. Constantine. My voice is steadier than expected. Small miracle. Victor said you wanted to see me. He doesn't move, doesn't blink. I did. Do. Want to see you. Pause. Heavy. Wait. What? For cleaning purposes? Because I can start with the living room, or the kitchen, or literally anywhere that isn't your private bathroom. The corner of his mouth twitches. Not quite a smile, but close. We need to talk. About last night. Oh God. Here it comes. The firing. The threats. The "You're lucky I don't throw you off the balcony" speech. Instead, follow me. He turns, walks deeper into the apartment, and because I'm apparently incapable of making good decisions, I follow. He leads me to his office. I've cleaned this room 100 times, but never with him in it. It's different now. Heavier. Smaller. Like the walls are closing in. He gestures to a chair. Leather. Expensive. Probably worth my entire month's salary. Sit. Not a request. A command. I sit. He doesn't. Instead, he leans against his desk, arms crossed, looking down at me with an expression I can't read. Predator studying prey. But also, something else. Silence stretches. I should let him speak first. Stay quiet. Professional. My mouth has other plans. If this is about the towel, I'll pay for dry cleaning. Or replacement. Whatever's cheaper. His eyebrow arches. The towel. Yes. The Egyptian one. That I borrowed without permission. At 3 a.m. He's quiet for a long moment. Then, you think I brought you here to discuss laundry? When he says it like that, it sounds ridiculous. I mean, no. Maybe. I don't know what else we'd discuss about last night that wouldn't result in me losing my job. Or worse. His expression shifts. Darkens. Worse. You think I'd hurt you? The question catches me off guard. You're Atraves Constantine. People whisper your name like a curse. I invaded your private space, naked, in your shower. That seems like grounds for consequences. He pushes off the desk, moves closer, not threatening, but deliberate. Stops right in front of my chair, looking down. I don't hurt innocent people, Vera. Stupid people, yes. Reckless people who break into private suites at 3 a.m. Absolutely. Pause. But hurt them. No. Relief floods through me, then he crouches. Suddenly we're eye level, and the air changes, becomes electric, dangerous, charged. His voice drops, intimate, too close. What I want to know is why. Why did you do it? Truth or lie? Lie or truth? Screw it. Truth. Curiosity. Stupidity. 6 months of wondering what it's like to be you, to have everything, to live in a place where even the soap is... I gesture vaguely. Extraordinary. His eyes don't leave mine. And was it extraordinary? I should say no. Should downplay it. Instead, yes, the shower is life-changing, like bathing in a cloud made of money and regret. Something flickers in his expression. Amusement. Definitely amusement. Regret. For getting caught. Obviously. He leans in, just slightly, close enough I can smell his cologne. Cedar. Leather. Something darker. And if I hadn't caught you, would you have done it again? Honesty seems to be working, so... Probably. The water pressure alone is worth the risk of death. He laughs. Actually laughs. Short. Low. Unexpected. And devastating. Then his hand moves. Slow. Deliberate. Touches my chin. Lifts my face slightly. Just one finger. But it burns. You're either very brave or very stupid, Vera Sokolov. My breath catches. I'm voting for stupid. Heavily leaning towards stupid. His thumb strokes. Once. Featherlight. I'm not. Wait. What? He releases me. Stands. Creates distance. Leaving me dizzy and confused. He moves back to his desk. Picks up a folder. I had my head of security pull your file. Background check. References. Employment history. Panic spikes. I didn't lie on my application. I know. Everything checks out. He opens the folder. Vera Sokolov, 24, orphaned at 16. Worked 3 jobs to finish high school. 2 jobs now. Night classes at community college. Art history major. Hearing my life summarized like that, it's strange. Vulnerable. Exposed. Is there a point to this, or are we just reciting my depressing biography? His eyes snap to mine. The point is that you're not stupid. Reckless, yes. Impulsive, definitely, but not stupid. He closes the folder, sets it aside. Which means last night wasn't just curiosity. It was something else. My heart pounds. Don't lie to me, Vera. His voice is soft, but steel underneath. I'll know. Fine. Full honesty it is. I wanted to feel different, just for 5 minutes, to pretend I'm not the girl who scrubs toilets and takes 2 buses home, to feel like someone who belongs in a place like this. Silence. His expression is unreadable. Then, and did you feel like you belonged? I think about it. Really think. No. I felt like an imposter playing dress-up, which, technically, I was. He moves around the desk, sits in his chair, looks at me across expensive mahogany. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to continue working here. Same schedule, same duties. Relief nearly knocks me over. Thank you. I promise I won't. He holds up a hand. But there are new rules. Of course there are. You don't enter my private suite. Ever. Unless I specifically ask you to. Reasonable. You don't use my personal items. Shower, products, towels, anything. Fair. And you tell me the truth. Always. About everything. No matter what I ask. Wait. About everything. Like my favorite color. My childhood pet's name. What? His smile is sharp. Whatever I want to know. When I want to know it. That seems invasive and weirdly intimate. And if I refuse? He leans back, fingers steepled. Then you can find employment elsewhere. Your choice. It's a test. Obviously, agree and I'm bound to his rules. Refuse and I'm unemployed. But something in his eyes, challenge, interest, something that makes my pulse race. Fine. New rules accepted. But I have one condition. His eyebrow arches, surprised. You're negotiating with me. You said I'm not stupid, so yes, I'm negotiating. His smile widens, genuine this time. I'm listening. You answer my questions too. Truth for truth. Fair exchange. He considers. Long enough I think he'll refuse. Then, deal. But I ask first. Of course he does. He stands, walks to the window, hands in pockets. Doesn't look at me when he asks, why art history? Why study something that won't make you money? Easy answer. Because beauty matters. Even when life is ugly. Especially then. He turns. Looks at me with something like, respect. Your turn. 1,000 questions flood my mind. I pick the safest. Why didn't you fire me? Or worse? His smile is dangerous. Because you interest me, and I don't get interested easily. The way he says interest, like it means something more, something darker, something that makes my skin burn. He glances at his watch. You have work to do. Start with the East Wing. Stay out of the master suite. Dismissal, clear, final. I stand, head for the door. His voice stops me. Vera. I turn. He's backlit by the window. Silhouette of power. Next time you want to use my shower, ask. My brain short circuits. You're giving me permission? His smile is slow, predatory. I'm giving you an option. What you do with it, shrug, is up to you. I leave, legs shaking, heart racing. In the hallway, I lean against the wall, pull out my phone. Text Marina. He didn't fire me. Her reply is instant. What did he do? I stare at the closed office door, at the impossible choice he just gave me. Something worse. He made it interesting. Chapter 3. The Forced Night, and the game changes. 3 days since the office conversation. 3 days of his new rules. 3 days of him watching me like I'm a puzzle he's determined to solve. And me? I'm trying very hard to pretend I don't notice. Spoiler. I notice everything. How he always seems to be in whatever room I'm cleaning. Not hovering. Not obvious. Just there. Reading reports. Making calls. Existing in the same space like gravity pulling us together. Yesterday, I was dusting the library. He walked in, sat in his leather chair. Opened a book. Didn't read a single page for 20 minutes. Just watched me reach for high shelves. When I finally turned around, he was gone. But his coffee cup was still warm. Today is different. I can feel it the moment I arrive. 8:05 a.m., penthouse entrance. Victor isn't at his post. The lobby is empty. Too quiet. Every instinct I have screams, leave. Instead, I take the elevator up. Because apparently, I'm incapable of self-preservation. Doors open. Penthouse floor. Atravius is standing there, waiting. Gun holstered at his hip. Phone pressed to his ear. Expression carved from ice. He sees me. Eyes flash. Relief. Anger. Before he ends the call. You shouldn't be here. Not, good morning. Not, hello. Just blunt concern disguised as annoyance. I work here. It's Tuesday. This is what Tuesdays look like for me. He crosses the distance. Fast. Grabs my arm. Not rough. Firm. There's been a threat. Credible. Against this building. Against me. My stomach drops. A threat? Like a bomb? Shooter? Strongly worded email? His jaw clenches. This isn't a joke, Vera. I'm aware. I use humor when I'm terrified. It's a coping mechanism. Something in his expression softens. Barely. I'm moving you. Now. There's a safe house 40 minutes outside the city. Wait. Moving me? Why would anyone threaten me? I'm literally nobody. His grip tightens, just slightly. You're not nobody. The way he says it, final. Absolute, non-negotiable, like it's a fact, not an opinion, I should argue. Should insist I can go home, be safe there. But his eyes, storm gray and worried and something else I can't name, tell me arguing is pointless. Fine, but I need to call Marina. Let her know I'm already done. Spoke to her 10 minutes ago. Told her you're with me. Safe. He spoke to Marina. My Marina. You have her number? His expression is almost sheepish. Almost. I have everyone's number. It's my job to know things. Right. Because he's Atraves Constantine. He knows everything, including, apparently, that I'm in danger before I do. 20 minutes later, armored SUV, highway, rain. I'm in the back seat. He's beside me, driver up front. Silent. We haven't spoken since leaving the penthouse. The silence is heavy, charged, like lightning waiting to strike. Finally, how long do we have to stay at the safe house? He doesn't look at me. Stares out the window. Until the threat is neutralized. Could be hours. Could be days. Days. Alone. With him. My heart does something complicated. And by we, you mean, you're staying too. Now he looks at me, full attention, focused, intense. You think I'd leave you alone in an unfamiliar location while someone wants me dead? I mean, you have people for that. Security, guards, people who actually know how to protect someone. His voice drops. Dangerous. No one protects what's mine better than me. What's mine? The words hang in the air. Heavy, possessive, unmistakable. I'm not yours. I'm your employee. His smile is sharp, humorless. Keep telling yourself that. Safe house turns out to be an understatement. It's a mansion, smaller than the penthouse, but still absurdly expensive. Stone exterior, floor-to-ceiling windows, surrounded by forest, isolated, private, dangerous in a different way. Inside is all dark wood and leather, masculine, controlled, like him. He leads me upstairs, opens a bedroom door, yours, bathroom through there, clothes in the closet, should fit. I peek inside, king bed, soft lighting, view of the forest. You just have clothes here, in my size? He doesn't answer, just looks at me with an expression that says, I told you, I know everything. Get settled, I'll make dinner. Wait, you cook? His smile is quick, devastating. I'm Russian, of course I cook. He leaves before I can respond. The closet is stocked, jeans, sweaters, basics, all my size, all new, tags still on. He prepared this, specifically for me, before today, which means he's been planning, preparing, anticipating situations where I'd need protection, where I'd need him. The thought should scare me. Instead, it makes something in my chest tighten. I change, jeans, soft gray sweater, barefoot, find him downstairs in the kitchen, and stop dead. Because Atraves Constantine, Mafia boss, feared by millions, is wearing an apron, black apron, sleeves rolled up, tattoos on full display, chopping vegetables with precision that's almost violent. You're staring, busted. You're wearing an apron. It's unexpected. He doesn't look up, keeps chopping. You think I survive by ordering takeout. I think you survive by having people who cook for you. Now he looks up, knife still in hand. Dangerous and domestic at once. I don't like people in my space. I cook. I clean. I take care of what's mine. There it is again. Mine. I'm not... Sit. Command. Not request. I sit at the island. Watch him work. He moves with efficiency. Confidence. Like he's done this 1,000 times. Boils water. Adds pasta. Stirs sauce that smells incredible. Pelmeni, Russian dumplings. My grandmother's recipe. You learned from your grandmother? Pause. Brief. Painful. She raised me. After my parents died. Oh, I'm sorry. He shrugs, but tension ripples through his shoulders. Long time ago, I was 8. 8. Same age I was when my parents died. Car accident, his knife stills. Bomb, meant for my grandfather. My father was collateral damage. The casualness of his tone, like he's discussed this so many times it's lost meaning. But his hands, white-knuckled on the counter, tell a different story. Without thinking, I move around the island, stand beside him. Your turn to ask me something. Fair trade, remember? He looks at me, surprised I'm this close. Why art history, really, not the answer you gave me before? Truth. He wants truth. Because my mother was a painter. Before she died, she'd take me to museums, tell me stories about the pieces, make them come alive. Pause. And after she was gone, art was the only place I could still find her. His expression softens. Completely. How old were you? 8. Understanding passes between us. Unspoken, heavy, 2 orphans, both raised by ghosts. He reaches out, tucks hair behind my ear, gentle, unexpected. You deserved better. So did you. His thumb strokes my cheek. Once. Feather light. Then he pulls away, returns to cooking. But something's shifted, cracked open. We eat at the island, side by side, rain against windows. The food is incredible. Rich, savory, comfort in every bite. This is really good, like, criminally good. He almost smiles. Criminally, appropriate word choice. I didn't mean, I know what you meant. We eat in comfortable silence. Then, why do you do it? The Mafia thing. You're smart, educated. You could be anything. He sets down his fork. Looks at me. Because it's the only family I have left. My grandfather built this empire. My father died protecting it. Walking away would dishonor them both. Even if it's killing you? His eyes are dark. Honest. Who says it's killing me? Your eyes. When you think no one's watching. Long pause. You watch me. You watch me first. Standoff. Neither of us backing down. Then his hand moves. Covers mine on the counter. Warm. Solid. Possessive without being aggressive. I watch you because you make me feel something I haven't felt in a very long time. My breath catches. What? His thumb strokes my knuckles. Slow. Deliberate. Hope. That maybe there's something beyond this. Beyond violence and blood and survival. The rawness in his voice. It undoes me. Atreve. You disarm me, Vera, and I don't like it, but I also don't want it to stop. Before I can respond, his phone buzzes. Harsh. Intrusive. He pulls away. Checks it. Expression hardens. Threat still active. We're staying tonight. Both of us. His eyes meet mine. Burning. Yes, both of us. Because I don't trust anyone else to keep you safe. He stands, clears plates, moves with military efficiency. There are 2 bedrooms, yours and mine, across the hall. You need anything, you come find me. What if... He turns, pins me with his gaze. No what ifs. You're safe here. With me. Always. The certainty in his voice, like it's law, immutable, written in stone, later. 11 p.m. My room, can't sleep, brain too active, Heart too loud. I hear movement. His room, pacing. He can't sleep either. Before I can talk myself out of it, I cross the hall. Knock softly. Come in. I open the door. He's by the window. Shirtless. Tattoos on full display. Scars I didn't know existed. Looking at me like I'm unexpected, but also inevitable. I can't sleep. I shake my head. He nods, understanding. Me neither. Pause. Loaded. Stay, if you want. Just stay. Not sexual, not predatory, just lonely, human, vulnerable. I cross the room, sit on the edge of his bed. He joins me, close but not touching. We sit in silence. Rain, breathing, existence. Then his hand finds mine, laces our fingers together. Thank you for being here, for not running. Where would I run to? You know where I live, where I work, probably my blood type. His laugh is soft, real. Be positive, and you're allergic to penicillin. Of course he knows. I lean my head on his shoulder. He stiffens, then relaxes. We stay like that, until exhaustion finally wins. I wake up hours later, still in his bed, his arm around me, protective, possessive, not sexual, just claiming. And for the first time in years, I feel safe. Chapter 4. The morning after and the shift. I wake up to the smell of coffee and regret. Not regret about last night. That was unexpectedly perfect. Regret that I have to open my eyes and face reality. Because reality means acknowledging that I fell asleep in Atraves Constantine's bed. In his arms. Like it was the most natural thing in the world. Spoiler. It wasn't. I'm alone now. His side of the bed is empty, still warm, meaning he left recently. I sit up, run hands through my hair, try to process. We slept together, not sexually, but intimately, maybe more intimate than sex. He held me, all night, like I was something precious, something worth protecting. And I let him. Worse, I liked it. I find him downstairs, kitchen, morning light, looking unfairly good in black Henley jeans, barefoot, hair slightly messy, human in a way that's dangerous. He's making breakfast, eggs, toast, fresh fruit arranged with precision that screams control freak. He hears me. Doesn't turn around. Coffee's ready. Mugs in the cabinet above the sink. Casual. Like I wake up in his bed every morning. Like this is normal. Narrator. This is not normal. I pour coffee. Stand awkwardly by the counter. About last night. Now he turns. Eyes finding mine. Storm gray and steady. What about it? Loaded question. Testing. Seeing what I'll say. Thank you. For letting me stay. I know that was probably, don't. One word. But it stops me cold. He crosses the space between us. Stops close. Not touching. But close enough I feel his heat. Don't downplay it. Don't make it smaller than it was. His voice is low. Intense. Honest. You came to me. You stayed. You trusted me. That's not nothing, Vera. The way he says my name. Like it matters. Like I matter. I just didn't want you to think I was assuming things. Or expecting. His hand comes up. Cups my face. Gentle. Firm. The only thing I expect is honesty. Always. Everything else. Pause. His thumb strokes my cheekbone. Everything else we figure out together. Together. The word hangs between us. Promise and threat at once. His phone buzzes. Ruins the moment. He pulls away. Checks it. Expression hardens. Threat's been neutralized. Building's secure. You can go back. Relief floods through me. Followed immediately by something else. Disappointment. That's good. Great. Excellent news. He's watching me, reading every micro-expression. You don't sound happy. Truth. He wants truth. I am. It's just, this place is quiet, peaceful. The city is loud, chaotic. chaotic, exhausting. Exactly. Yeah. He sets down his phone, turns to face me fully. You can come back. Anytime. This house is yours, whenever you need it. Wait. Yours? As in, you're giving me access. His smile is quick, dangerous. I'm giving you a key, and the security code, and explicit permission to use it. This is insane. Why would you do that? He steps closer, invading space that's already his. Because you're mine to protect, and I protect what's mine properly. There it is again. Mine. But this time it doesn't feel possessive. It feels safe. I'm not a possession. His eyes flash. Not anger. Something deeper. No. You're not. You're a choice. One I'm making. Every day. My breath catches. Atreves. Eat breakfast. We leave in an hour. Dismissal, but gentler than before. We eat in silence. Comfortable. Weird. Perfect. Then, can I ask you something? He nods, mouth full of eggs. Why me? Really? You could have anyone. Models, socialites, people who actually belong in your world. He swallows, sets down his fork. Looks at me like he's been waiting for this question. Because they want what I have. The power, the money, the name. Pause. You wanted my shower. I choke on coffee. That's your reasoning? I invaded your bathroom so I'm girlfriend material. His smile is devastating. You invaded my bathroom because you wanted to feel something, experience something beyond your reality. That's honest, real. He leans forward, elbows on counter. Everyone else puts on a mask around me. You insult my soap choices while wearing my towel. That's refreshing. I laugh. Can't help it. So I'm basically the court jester. Entertainment. His expression goes serious, intense. No. You're the first real thing I've encountered in 10 years. And I'm not letting that go. Hour later, SUV. Heading back to city. I'm staring out the window. Processing everything. His hand finds mine. On the seat between us. Laces our fingers together. Like last night. Natural. Easy. What are you thinking? Truth. That this is complicated. You're my boss. You're dangerous. You live in a world I don't understand. His grip tightens. Just slightly. And I don't care. Which is probably stupid. But there it is. He pulls my hand to his lips. Kisses my knuckles. Soft. Reverent. Not stupid. Brave. Brave people don't shake when you touch them. His smile is slow. Predatory. You're shaking because you feel it too. This thing between us. I turn to face him. What is it? This thing. His eyes are dark. Honest. Vulnerable. I don't know yet. But I want to find out. We arrive back at the penthouse, 2 p.m. Everything looks normal, untouched, like the threat never existed. But something's changed. Between us. Undeniable. Victor greets us. Knowing smile. Welcome back, Mr. Konstantin. Miss Sokolov. The way he says Miss Sokolov, like I'm not just the maid anymore. Like I'm something else, something more. Elevator ride up, silent, charged, doors open, penthouse floor. Atreves steps out first, turns, looks at me. You're off today. Go home. Rest. I don't need... His hand comes up, touches my face, brief, electric. Not a suggestion, an order. Go home, sleep, come back tomorrow. Pause. His thumb strokes my jaw. And Vera? Next time you want to use my shower. He leans in, lips nearly touching my ear. Ask me first. I'll join you. He pulls back, walks into the penthouse. Door closes behind him, leaving me standing there, knees weak, heart racing. I make it to the lobby somehow, legs functioning on autopilot, pull out phone, text Marina. I need wine. and possibly a priest, in that order. Her response is immediate. What happened? I stare at the elevator, at the penthouse floor button still glowing. I think I'm falling for the Mafia boss. Pause. Scratch that. I'm definitely falling. But here's the thing. I don't think I'm falling alone. The way he looked at me, held me, protected me. That wasn't just attraction. That was something deeper, darker, more dangerous. That was possession. But the kind where he'd burn the world down before letting it touch me. And God help me. I want to let him. I go home. Try to sleep. Can't. Because every time I close my eyes, I feel his arms around me. His voice in my ear, "You're mine to protect." His lips on my knuckles, brave. His final words, "I'll join you." 11 p.m. My phone buzzes, unknown number, but I know who it is. Are you sleeping? I shouldn't respond. Should maintain distance. Professionalism. I type, "No, can't. Keep thinking about someone." His response is immediate. Good. Because I can't stop thinking about you either. My heart is a drum solo. This is a bad idea. The best things usually are. Pause. Then. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. My office. We need to talk. About everything. Us, what this is, what it's becoming. I stare at my phone, at the impossible situation I've created. Okay, 7 a.m. Vera? Yeah? Sleep well, dream of me. He ends the conversation before I can respond, leaving me flustered and frustrated and completely, irrevocably hooked. Because Atraves Constantine doesn't do anything halfway. When he protects, he consumes. When he wants, he claims. And now that he wants me, now that he's claimed me in every way except the physical, there's no going back, only forward, into whatever dangerous, beautiful, impossible thing this is becoming. Chapter 5, The Secret Revealed and the Fall. 6:47 a.m. I'm outside his office door, 13 minutes early, because apparently when the Mafia boss says 7 a.m., you don't show up at 7:01. I knock. Come in. His voice, already tense. Not good. I enter. He's at his desk, different than usual. Papers everywhere. Organized chaos. He looks up, eyes tired, like he didn't sleep either. You're early. You're stressed. His mouth almost curves. Almost. Observant as always. He gestures to the chair. Sit. I sit. Notice the folder on his desk. Thick, worn. My name on the tab. My blood runs cold. What is that? He doesn't answer immediately, just stares at it like it's a bomb, then pushes it across the desk, toward me. Open it. My hands shake as I flip it open. Inside, photos of me, dozens, going back months, me leaving my apartment, at the bus stop, at my night classes, at work, not stalker photos, professional, surveillance, dates, times, locations, all documented, and a report. Titled, Protected Assets, Priority Alpha. My name, at the top of the list, Priority Alpha. I look up. He's watching me, expression guarded. How long? His jaw tightens. 8 months. Before I even took the shower. Before he caught at me. 8 months of watching, protecting, knowing. Why? He stands, moves to the window, hands in pockets. Because 6 months before you started working here, someone tried to kill you. What? That's not. The subway. Last March. Train malfunction. You were on platform B. Train came early. You stepped back just in time. I remember. Barely. Everyone said it was mechanical failure. That wasn't an accident. He turns, eyes dark. Someone tampered with the brakes, meant to hit 3 specific targets. You were one of them. The room spins. Who? Why would anyone want to kill me? His expression is granite. Because of who your father was. Before he died, Before you were orphaned. My father, museum curator, gentle, harmless. My father wasn't. Your father was FSB, Russian intelligence, deep cover, for 20 years. No, you're wrong. He worked at the museum. He loved art. Atravis crosses to me, crouches, eye level, gentle despite the bomb he just dropped. He loved art. That part was real. But he also gathered intelligence on Russian oligarchs operating in New York, including my grandfather. Everything I know is shattering. And someone killed him for it. Atraves nods. And when you turned 18, became an adult, inherited his files, you became a target too. I don't have any files. You do. Safety deposit box. First National. Under your mother's maiden name. Your father left instructions. You get access at 25. Next year. I turn 25 next year. So you've been protecting me. Because of my father? Something flashes in his eyes. Pain, frustration. At first, yes, I owed your father. He saved my grandfather's life once, warned him about an assassination attempt. Pause. But that's not why I'm still protecting you. My heart pounds. Then why? He reaches out, tucks hair behind my ear, touch lingering. Because somewhere between watching you take 3 buses to get to night class and seeing you laugh at terrible street performers, I stopped seeing you as an obligation. His thumb strokes my cheekbone. I started seeing you as mine. I should be angry, should feel violated, watched, manipulated. Instead, you've been watching me for 8 months, protecting me, and you never said anything. Would you have believed me? If I'd walked up and said, "Hi, I'm the Mafia boss and someone's trying to kill you," fair point. So the job, getting me to work here, that was strategy, keep you close, where I could monitor threats, where no one would dare touch you. He stands, creates distance, and the shower incident. I knew you'd taken Marina's keys, knew you were curious. I came back early specifically to catch me. He doesn't deny it. To see if you'd run or stay. Test. It was all a test. And if I'd run, his smile is sharp, dangerous. I would have found another way. I'm very resourceful. I stand, pace, process. 8 months. He's known about me for 8 months. Protected me. Watched me. Wanted me. Without ever saying a word. This is insane. Yes. You're insane. Probably. I should quit, leave, disappear. His voice drops, deadly serious. You could try, but I'd find you. And whoever's hunting you would too. At least with me, you're alive. I turn, face him. So what? I'm just supposed to accept that my life is a lie, that I'm some target, that you've been falling for you? Yes, accept that too. Everything stops. What? He crosses the room, doesn't touch me, but close enough I feel his heat. You think I spend sleepless nights worrying about all my protected assets? You think I offer them safe houses, keys, access to my private life? His eyes burn. You're not an asset, Vera. You're not an obligation. You're the first person in 10 years who makes me want something beyond survival. My breath catches. Atraves. I'm not good. I'm not safe. I'm covered in blood and violence and things you'll never understand. His hand comes up, cups my face. But I'm yours, if you want me. This is insane, impossible, dangerous. He's a killer, a criminal, someone who lives in shadows. But he's also the man who held me all night, who cooks his grandmother's recipes, who watches me with eyes that see everything, who's been protecting me when I didn't even know I needed it. I don't know if I can trust you. His thumb strokes my jaw. I know. But I'm asking you to try. And if I can't, pain flashes across his face. Real, raw. Then I keep protecting you anyway. From a distance. Because some things aren't negotiable. He pulls away. returns to his desk. You have a choice. Stay. Let me keep you safe, or leave, and I'll still keep you safe, but you won't see me again. Ultimatum. Final. Absolute. I should leave. Should run. Should protect myself from this man who's too dangerous, too intense, too everything. Instead, I want to see the files, my father's files, everything. He looks up, surprised. When you turn 25? No. Now, if someone's trying to kill me because of them, I deserve to know why. He considers. Long pause, then nods. Okay, but not alone. We go together. When? Tomorrow, First National, 9 a.m. He stands, approaches, stops close. But tonight, you stay here, in the safe house, non-negotiable. Attraves. His hand tangles in my hair. Gentle, possessive. I'm not asking, Vera. I'm telling. Someone's escalating. The threat yesterday wasn't random. They're getting bolder. Fear spikes through me. So what do I do? Hide forever? His forehead touches mine. Intimate, grounding. No, you let me handle it. Let me protect you. Let me... He stops, breathing hard. Let me keep you. The rawness in his voice, the vulnerability beneath the violence, it breaks something in me. Okay. He pulls back. Surprise in his eyes. Okay. I stay. Tonight. Tomorrow we get the files. And then... I take a breath. Then we figure out what this is. Together. His smile is devastating. Relief and hunger and something deeper. Together. He kisses my forehead. Soft. Reverent. Pack a bag. We leave in an hour. As he walks away, I realize I'm not running from Attraves Constantine. I'm running toward him. Into danger. Into darkness. Into whatever impossible thing we're becoming. And for the first time in 8 months, maybe longer, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Chapter 6. The Night That Changes Everything Safe House. 8:47 p.m. We've been here for 6 hours. 6 hours of silence heavier than words. 6 hours of him working in his office while I pretend to read in the living room. 6 hours of both of us circling something we can't name. I'm staring at the same page I've been staring at for 20 minutes when I hear it. Glass. Shattering. His office. I'm on my feet before I think. Running. The door is open. He's standing by the window. Whiskey glass in pieces at his feet. Hands braced on the frame. Head down, shoulders tense. Breathing like he's been running, or fighting, or breaking. Attraves. He doesn't turn, doesn't move. Leave, Vera. His voice is raw. Wrecked. Wrong. What happened? I said leave. Not anger? Desperation? I don't leave. I step closer. Talk to me. His laugh is bitter. Broken. Talk? You want me to talk? He finally turns. Eyes red-rimmed. Face carved from pain. I've had you watched for 8 months. Documented your life like you're some kind of case study. And now you're here. In my space. Trusting me. He runs hands through his hair. Violent. I'm a monster, Vera, and you're looking at me like I'm not. Oh, this isn't about the files, or the threat, or anything external. This is about him, what he thinks he is, what he believes he deserves, which is clearly nothing. I cross the room. Stand in front of him. You're not a monster. He flinches like I hit him. You don't know what I've done. The people I've killed, hurt, destroyed. I don't look away. I'm not stupid. I know what you are, what you do. Pause. And I'm still here. His eyes search mine. Desperate, disbelieving. Why? Truth. He wants truth. I give him everything. Because you're also the man who cooks his grandmother's recipes, who holds me when I can't sleep, who's been protecting me for 8 months without asking for anything in return. I step closer. He steps back. Hits the wall. Cornered. vulnerable. You're also the man who looks at me like I matter, like I'm not just invisible, not just the maid, not just... My voice breaks, not just alone. Something in his expression cracks. All that control, all that ice, melting. You're not alone. You're never alone. Not anymore. His hands come up, cut my face, trembling. I should keep you away from me. For your own good, for your safety. His forehead drops to mine. But I can't. God help me, I can't. His breath is ragged, warm against my lips. Because I want you. More than I've wanted anything. Ever. The air between us ignites. Every day of tension, every look, every almost touch, exploding. I rise on my toes, close the distance, kiss him. He freezes. 1 heartbeat. 2. Then responds like I've unlocked something he's been holding back. His hands slide into my hair, angling my face, deepening the kiss. Not gentle, not controlled. Desperate. Real. Raw. I grab his shirt, pull him closer, like I can fuse us together through sheer want. He groans. Low, guttural, a sound that goes straight through me, walks me backward, until my back hits the desk, boxes me in, lips never leaving mine. When we finally break apart, we're both breathing hard. Foreheads pressed together, hearts pounding in sync. Vera. My name is prayer and curse. We should stop. Why? His smile is pained. Because if we don't, I won't be able to, and you deserve... Don't tell me what I deserve. I grab his face, make him look at me. I'm choosing this, choosing you. His eyes close. Agony and relief. You're going to ruin me. Good. Ruin me back. He kisses me again. Slower this time. Thorough. Like he's memorizing. Claiming. Worshipping. His hands slide down. Wrap around my waist. Lift me onto the desk. Steps between my legs. Pulls me flush against him. The kiss turns molten. Consuming. His lips trail down my jaw, my neck. The hollow of my throat. I arch into him. Fingers tangling in his hair. Atravess. Say it again. His voice is wrecked against my skin. Say my name again. Atravez. He shudders, entire body responding. His hands are everywhere, reverent, possessive, never crossing lines but towing them. My waist, my back, my thighs, my face. Like he can't decide where he wants to touch most. So he touches everywhere. I'm dizzy, overwhelmed. Wanting more, but also this. Just this. This moment where we're both vulnerable and powerful at once. Eventually, minutes or hours, I can't tell. We slow. Kiss softening, desperate becoming tender. He pulls back. Just enough to see me. Thumb stroking my swollen lips. I've wanted to do that since the moment you insulted my soap. I laugh, breathless, giddy. That's a weird trigger for attraction. You're a weird trigger for everything. He helps me down from the desk, steadies me when my legs wobble, keeps me close, arms around my waist, like letting go isn't an option. Stay with me tonight, in my room, like last time. But he stops, struggles. But closer. His voice roughens. I need you close. We move upstairs together, hands linked. His room, dark wood, massive bed, floor-to-ceiling windows showing forest and stars. He pulls back the covers. Gesture simple. Invitation clear. I climb in. He follows. Pulls me against him, back to his chest. Arms locked around me. Possessive. Protective. Perfect. Is this okay? I lace my fingers with his. Squeeze. More than okay. Silence. Just breathing. Existing. Then, I'm scared. His confession is whisper soft. Of what I feel for you. How much I want this. How much I'll destroy to keep it. I turn in his arms, face him in the darkness. I'm scared too. Of you. Of this. Of how right it feels when it should feel wrong. His hand cups my face. Gentle. Maybe it's not wrong. Maybe it's just ours. And that's enough. I kiss him. Soft. Sweet. Promise. It's enough. We fall asleep like that, tangled together, hearts sinking, guards finally down, and for the first time, for both of us, we're not alone. I wake up at 3 a.m. to find him watching me, propped on one elbow, expression soft, unguarded. Can't sleep. He touches my face, feather light. Don't want to. Want to memorize this. You. Here. With me. Like he's afraid I'll disappear. I catch his hand. Kiss his palm. I'm not going anywhere. Relief floods his features. Promise. Promise. He pulls me closer, buries his face in my hair. Mine, whispered, fierce, final. You're mine, Vera, and I'm yours, completely. The possessiveness should scare me. Instead, it feels like coming home. Yours, I whisper back. Always. We fall back asleep, holding each other like lifelines, like two people who've been drowning finally finding air. Tomorrow we'll face the files, the threats, the danger. But tonight we have this impossible, beautiful, terrifying thing we've built. And it's enough. Chapter 7. The morning after and the promise. I wake up to the sound of running water. His side of the bed is empty, sheets still warm. The bathroom door is cracked, steam escaping, light spilling out. He's in the shower. And suddenly, I'm transported back to where this all started. 3 weeks ago, his penthouse, my insane decision. The shower that changed everything. Before I can stop myself, I'm moving. Bare feet on cold tile, heart pounding, wearing only his t-shirt. I push the door open wider, and there he is, behind glass. Water cascading over tattoos and scars and muscles, head tilted back, eyes closed, unguarded. Beautiful in a way that hurts. He senses me, opens his eyes, finds me immediately, doesn't startle, doesn't cover, just watches. Then, that smile. Slow, dangerous, knowing. He opens the glass door. Steam billows out. Extends his hand. Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to join me this time? This time, acknowledging the first time, the beginning, the moment everything shifted. My heart is a drum. Is that permission or a command? His smile widens. With you, always an invitation. I should hesitate, should think, should maintain some control. Instead, I pull off his shirt. Let it fall. Step into the shower. Into the steam. Into him. His hands find my waist immediately. Pulls me close. Water cascading over both of us. Warm. Perfect. Ours. I've been fantasizing about this since the moment I caught you. His voice is rough against my ear. Thought about joining you. Pinning you against that tile. Making you understand exactly what you'd started. His lips trace my jaw. My neck. The hollow of my throat. But I waited. Because you needed to choose. Needed to want this. Want me. I arch into him, fingers digging into his shoulders. I want you. I've wanted you since you looked at me like I was something precious instead of something foolish. He groans. Deep. Primal. Kisses me like he's starving and I'm oxygen. Time loses meaning. Just water. Touch. Heat. Connection. His hands mapping every inch. Reverent. Possessive. Worshipping. Mine doing the same. Learning his scars. His tattoos. The stories written on his skin. Eventually, we leave the shower, reluctantly. He wraps me in a towel. The same Egyptian one from that first night. Wraps himself in another. Doesn't let go of my hand. I need to say something. His expression is serious. vulnerable. What we're doing. It's dangerous. Not just the threats, but us. What I feel for you is, he struggles. Rare for him. Consuming. Obsessive. I won't be able to share you. Won't be able to let you go. Ever. His eyes search mine. If that scares you, tell me now, before I'm too far gone. I cup his face. Make him look at me. You think you're the only one feeling that? You think I don't lie awake thinking about you, wanting you, needing you in ways that should terrify me? I lean up. Kiss him soft. Sure. I'm already too far gone, Atrevez, so we fall together. Relief washes over him. He kisses my forehead. Tender. Claiming. Together. Always. Later. First National Bank, 9:47 a.m., safety deposit box, 847, under my mother's maiden name. The bank manager leaves us alone in the private viewing room. Small metal box, my father's final secret. I open it with shaking hands. Inside, documents, dozens, in Russian and English. Photos of men I don't recognize, meeting in shadows, financial records, wire transfers, shell companies, and a letter addressed to me. In my father's handwriting, Atrevez sits beside me, hand on my thigh, grounding. I open the letter. My darling Vera, if you're reading this, I'm gone. And I'm sorry for the secrets, for the danger I've brought to your door. Everything in this box is insurance, names, crimes, evidence against people who think they're untouchable. Your mother and I, we weren't just art lovers. We were operatives, gathering intelligence, building cases. When she died, it wasn't an accident. They killed her, to send me a message. I should have stopped, should have walked away. But I couldn't. Not when I was so close to bringing them down. You were always meant to finish this, when you were ready. Strong enough, smart enough. Trust Atrevez Constantine. His grandfather was my friend. His family, despite what they do, they have honor. They'll protect you. Finish what I started, Vera. Make them pay. For your mother. For me. For everyone they've destroyed. I love you. Always. Papa. I'm crying before I finish. Atrevez pulls me against him, lets me shatter. He knew. About your family. About you. Atrevez nods against my hair. Our fathers worked together, for years. Your father fed my grandfather intelligence, protected him from government raids. In exchange, we protected your family. Pause. When your father died, I inherited that protection. Inherited you. He pulls back, looks at me. But it stopped being duty the moment I saw you smile at that street musician who couldn't carry a tune. I laugh through tears. That's a really specific moment. His smile is soft, real. You have no idea how many boring surveillance reports I have documenting your life. You smiled 17 times that day. I counted. We spent 2 hours going through the files. Names I recognize, officials, businessmen, politicians, all dirty, all documented. Enough to bring down half of New York's elite. What do we do with this? Atrevez leans back, thinking. We use it, strategically. These people are why you're in danger, but they're also leverage. His hand finds mine. I'll make a deal. These files disappear. In exchange, the threat against you disappears, permanently. And if they refuse, his smile is razor sharp. Then I burn their empires to the ground, and make sure everyone knows why. The violence in his promise should scare me. Instead, it feels like love. 3 days later, his penthouse morning. Threat neutralized. Deal made. I'm safe. For now. I'm in his suite. Our suite now. Technically, he gave me a drawer, then a closet, then just moved me in without asking, and I let him. Because this is home now. I'm blow-drying my hair in his bathroom when I sense him. Turn. He's leaning in the doorway. Suit pants, white shirt unbuttoned, watching me with that look, hungry, possessive, mine. What? He pushes off the doorframe, stalks toward me. Do you remember what I said? That first night? Heat floods through me. You said a lot of things. He stops behind me. Hands on my hips. Pulls me against him. Eyes meeting mine in the mirror. If I catch you in my bathroom again. His lips brush my ear. Well, Lyubov moya, I caught you. Again. His accent thickens. Russian endearment. My love. I turn in his arms. Look up at him. So what are you going to do about it? His smile is devastating. Everything I've wanted to do since the first time. He kisses me. Deep. Claiming. Perfect. Lifts me onto the counter. Steps between my legs. Mine. Whispered against my lips. Say it. Yours. Again. Yours. Always yours. Satisfaction blazes in his eyes. Later, much later, we're tangled in his sheets. My head on his chest. His fingers trailing patterns on my back. I never thanked you. I look up. For what? His smile is soft, rare, beautiful. For being brave enough to break into my bathroom. For starting this. I laugh. That's a weird thing to thank someone for. He catches my chin. Makes me look at him. You changed everything, Vera. My life. My priorities. Me. Pause. His thumb strokes my jaw. I was just surviving before you. Now I'm living. My throat tightens. I love you. The words escape before I can stop them. His eyes close, breath shuddering. When he opens them, they're wet. Say it again. I love you, Atravis Konstantin. Completely, impossibly, dangerously. His kiss is soft, reverent, forever. Ya tebya lublyu, Vera Sokolova. More than I thought I could love anything. I love you. In Russian, in English, in every language that matters. We fall asleep like that, wrapped in each other. Safe. Loved. Home. But in the darkness, his phone buzzes. Message, unknown number. He reads it, expression hardening. Doesn't wake me, just holds me tighter, because the message is clear. Deal accepted, for now. But the girl's father left more than one box. Find the others before we do, or the truce ends. More boxes, more secrets, more danger. But Atraves just looks at me sleeping in his arms, and decides, whatever comes, they face together. Because some things are worth fighting for. Some people are worth burning the world down to protect. And Vera Sokolov? She's worth everything.